And here's your host, John Chapman.
What is going on, faithful? Coming to you live from Lumen Stadium. You can kind of see the stadium in the background, the city. The 49ers just dominated, completely shut this game down, start to finish. There was a little bit of a drag in the third quarter where things kind of went haywire. But all in all, like this game, the 49ers won 31-13 against the Seattle Seahawks. That's their averages for the season. The 49ers are scoring about 30 points a game. The 49ers are allowing about 13 points a game. This game is kind of the microcosm of the entire 49ers 2023 season when things go the way they're supposed to go. Now, you get away from that sometimes. We had two drives offensively where, the 49ers didn't run the ball one time. And both those drives, one of them ended in a pick six, which was a terrible pass. It was tipped and whatever else. And then the other one was a 3-and-out. Outside of that, the 49ers offense was stellar. But the best unit of this game, hands down, was the 49ers defense. Seattle Seahawks put up 13 points. Only 3 of those were actually against the defense, which is just incredible because if you look at just the way the game started defensively, they had that huge special teams return. They went 3-and-out and kicked a field goal. Defense did their jobs. They actually had negative yards that drive, but got 3 points. And then Brock threw a pick six. Defense wasn't out there either. So there really only one scoring drive allowed by the 49ers defense the entire time. And that one, you had to have a miraculous, outstretched arm, single hand catch by Jackson Smith and Jigba. It wasn't a great pass, but the slot fade will always be the Achilles heel of this defense. But defensively was just incredible. Sacks everywhere. I think Bosa had like 4 half sacks, maybe 1 full sack and then 2 half sacks. But Bosa was actually finishing plays, and I don't even think that this was his most consistent game. Bosa was a little bit of a liability in the run, lost contain a few times, had a missed tackle, but the plays that he, instead of just being consistently so close to amazing, he finished a lot of plays. Defense was all over the place. Fred Warner, actually a little bit quiet today, but Greenlaw, whenever you play the freaking Seattle Seahawks, CEO of Seattle is going to show up. And Dre Greenlaw was incredible. Absolutely just wonderful the way he played. All the tackles. He led the team in tackles, all that stuff. Daryl, what's up? JC, our special teams showed up. They did. I was worried because they gave up that huge return. Ray coughed up the ball once, but we got that one back. And right before the half, Seattle was about to get the ball back with about 2 minutes left. They fumbled it. We got it. Special teams did their job. Mitch pinned them inside the 5, pinned them inside the 15 once. I'll have to go back and look at all the stats just to, make sure we figure out all that stuff. But, man, good Lord. JP says, Purdy arm is questionable now all of a sudden. I don't think that is the case. That dagger at the end of the game was unbelievable. And that drive was awesome. You come out, you run the ball. Then you hit the game-winning throw to Brandon Ayuk. He only had 2 catches, but awesome. Got to give it up to Debo. Dude, balled out. I mean, running the ball, catching the ball, led the team in receptions. I don't know the last time we've been able to say that about Deebo Samuel leading the team in receptions. Absolute great game from him. And, man, if you bet with us this week on my bookie, oh, my gosh, back-to-back just stone-cold killer weeks. I need to tally it all up and see what we made. But last week we hit 8 out of 9. I think today we hit 7 out of 8, but we hit our big ones. CMC to lead all Thanksgiving Day rushers, all kinds of different stuff. I mean, it was awesome. This was a really good betting week. Excited to see what we're going to do later on. Tommy says, Kyle's play calling in the end zone was terrible. I think you're talking about when we had the pick six, I'm assuming, because we went 4 or 5 in the red zone, and we were scoring touchdowns. So when we were in the red zone, our red zone going to score, I felt like we did really well. But you are correct. Those 2 pass attempts are both option Texas routes from different sides. He was behind on Debo. Debo, tipped it away or it would have been picked. And then the very next play was picked. That was tipped at the line and a bad pass and a bad decision and bad anticipation. But Brock was good. Brock was a damn good quarterback today. And, yeah, that one play, pick six is a huge thing. You can't tried to discount a pick six. It changed everything. Then they scored the next drive as well. And so, like, Brock Purdy and the 49ers defense were killers the whole game. They both had one blip, right? And it just happens. This is what the 49ers do. When Brock threw his pick six, then right after that, the defense, they had their issue too. Momentum's a real thing. And so we kind of saw that. I want to say thank you to JP, new member. That's what's up. That's what I'm talking about. Scrolling through these chats, it's kind of hard on the phone, but here we go. Corey, thank you for your generosity, my friend. You're awesome. Can't stay, just wanted to support the channel. Thank you, Corey. You are absolutely incredible. Ray 49, is Ambry Thomas ready to be our number 2 corner? Dude, that interception was huge. Absolutely great. And he's playing some damn good ball. And we're no longer rolling the safeties over the top of Ambry all the time. Steve Wilkes allowed Ambry Thomas to have a lot more room to just be a cover 3 corner, which is what we want to do in our system. And he answered the call big time. And I freaking love it. There was one point, and I got to say this, if I was saying player of the game, Charvarius Ward's top of the list for me. That dude shut down DK Metcalf like nobody's business. I think he only had 2 or 3 pass breakups. 2 of the pass breakups were penalties or something got walked away, not against him. He shut DK Metcalf down. Charvarius Ward was awesome. He was even traveling with DK some. Really, really pleased with how well he played. And, man, the rookie, Tayshaun Gibson. Playmaking status isn't there yet. Perhaps it will be. But you didn't see his name called a lot. It's not like he was out there and mistakes were happening or he was giving up coverages. I'll have to wait till the film comes out. But, man, that dude, he stepped in. He stepped in. I think I said Tayshaun Gibson earlier. I'm sorry. The rookie Jair Brown, safety that came in for injured Talanoa Hufanga. That's what I was trying to say. So sorry about that. Right here, the Seahawks are soft. It was bad. Couple things. One, I love this stadium. I love that it's in the city. I love the mountains. You can see Mount Rainier. I love how loud it is. It's awesome. But, man, they're starting chants while their offense are on the field. It's like they have no damn clue what the hell's happening here. And a lot of it's just because they don't have tradition or history here. I mean, Matt Hasselbeck's in their damn, Ring of Honor. But overall, the city was incredible. We had a wonderful time. Our tailgate was crazy. Had over 350 people at our tailgate. Everybody ate Thanksgiving Day food. We still got food left over somehow. It was a really good trip all out. There's the wifey. Speaking of good trip. Sorry, it's mirrored. She's the best. Appreciate you, baby. My son's taking pictures or playing on the phone. But, man, this is huge. The 49ers are now the number 2 seed, which is huge. This was the most important game of the year. Win your division. Now we leapfrog the Lions, who lost today, because we have a better conference record than they do. So we're number 2 seed. We got the Eagles. We got 10 days till the Eagles, baby. And so we get a little bit more rest time, which is huge. And then guess what? We got Seattle back home. So you started when the schedule came out, we all said the same thing. This is the entire season is this 3-game stretch. Well, you came out and opened up a can and whipped the shit out of the Seahawks in their home field. So now we got to go to Philly and we got to do the same thing. Then you cleaned it up with Seattle at home. But the Niners, everything that the Niners want to do is still there. And so this is awesome. So feel good. Thanksgiving. I'm thankful for this freaking win. This is awesome. You guys are the best. We're going to head back for the after party and hang out over at the press box. Just want to say thank you to jump out of here. Appreciate you guys so much. We got a lot of content coming this way. And, man, make sure you reach out to some family members. And I say this every Thanksgiving and holidays. Man, people that you don't usually think about, please reach out. Because for the holidays, for some people, holidays are not a good time. They're a bad time. So if somebody crosses your mind, just reach out, text, or call. But you guys are the best. Enjoy this dub. Let's go. And, man, we're just going to keep going, keep moving on. Until next time, appreciate you guys. Stay strong, faithful.